My name is David Harris.
Okay. And how did you meet Julie Simone?
Met Julie Simone through her PR agent. We were looking for guests for our various podcasts through our company, Harris Media. And Julie's PR agent set us up with Julie, and Julie was by far one of the best guests we've ever had on both of our shows, Naughty Bits and HSR. So much so that Julie has now become a co-host of Naughty Bits. And just began working with Julie, and she's been great.
So you did camera on this production and the sound mix. How is being behind the camera different from watching porn, and has it totally ruined porn for you?
It certainly hasn't ruined porn for me. Being behind the camera is definitely different in the sense that you're less focused on the hotness of what's going on, and you're more focused on whether or not you're creating something of quality. You don't really get to enjoy it until you go back later on and watch what you've created.
So how is it seeing your wife in the dominant role?
Strange and very sexy. Usually in bed, I'm the dominant one in our relationship. So to see her take the reins and really, be dominant over Julie was something that was very sexy for me to watch and film.
Did she do any of your tricks? Did she steal anything from you?
Not really. She really expressed some brutality that I never even thought that she had in her. Some of the stuff that she did in this movie was just fucking brutal.
Like what? I mean, give us an example.
The thing that really got me as far as was how the wax looked. The wax just looked painful, and we've done wax play, so we know it hurts. But just what appeared to be large, copious amounts of wax just being poured all over Julie looked very painful and very sexy.
What was your favorite scene and why?
Favorite scene for me was the breast flogging scene, mostly because of Rebecca's dialogue. Rebecca really went over the top and got degrading with the dialogue, right down to threatening to cut Julie's implants out to make her a better person, ugly her up so that she can go and lead a better life. To me, it was very funny, very brutal, and very sexy.
What was your least favorite scene and why?
Least favorite scene for me was the scene where Rebecca was going through your clothing, and I recorded a few voiceovers of things that I had said to her with regards to working with Julie, because I saw her face and it made her very sad, and I love my wife, and I didn't like her being sad because of things that I had done.
Aww.
Very sad.
Is there anything you'd like to plug? Let's hear more about your radio and comedy stuff.
HSR every Sunday at 2 p.m. on brickhouseradio.com and cweradio.com. My co-host Heather Height and I are just brutally awful people commenting on what is going on in the news, from a very humorous and politically incorrect bent. You can also catch me performing every Monday night at 7 p.m. at Cha-Cha's at Coney Island, and every Wednesday night at 8:30 at Cha-Cha's in Little Italy. Stand-up comic. You can see me working on my new material, and I'm performing all over the city in the tri-state area on various weekends and whatnot. You can go to our website, hatespeechradio.com. You can also go to heatherheight.com and get my dates and Heather's dates, as Heather is also a stand-up comic, my co-host on my radio show. And it's we're funny and awful and disgusting, and if you're into that kind of thing, you'll dig us.
Cool. Thanks.